yoga fundamentals practice. And we'll be covering the foundation of what a yoga practice is. The meaning of yoga is the intention is to link body, mind, and spirit. So, and under the heading of mind is also your emotions, because we're like a big soup of different qualities. And the more you become aware of all of you, it becomes more integrated. So let's have all three of us close our eyes for a minute and bring all of our attention into our body. We've been running around all day, so just take a moment, feel your body, be present in this moment. And notice what your emotions are. Is your mind running around? Are you feeling agitated? Are you feeling calm? Just notice how you feel. And also notice your mind, if it's rushing or if it's quiet. So take a moment and just notice the sounds that you can hear. Notice the feeling of the air on your skin. Notice the sense of weight in your body. And notice the sense of space around you. So connect with that part of you that's doing this noticing. That part of you is called the witness. There's a part of you that's always watching and always observing, and it's like a camera focusing into different areas. So the more you can become aware of where you're focusing and you refine that ability, it increases your capacity to become a better person, to do better in life. And take that part of you that does not change with time and see what intention you would like to set today for this yoga practice. Something you would like to achieve, something you would like to benefit from. See if you can get clear what your intention is. Take a deep breath in. Take your intention, place it in your heart center, and slowly breathe out and relax. And now focus on your breath and start to increase it so you're breathing deeper than normal. So nice slow inhalation. Feel the lungs expand like a balloon, and then an exhalation, feeling the lungs relax and get smaller, more relaxation. Inhale and exhale. Notice where the air is going. What do you feel inside your body? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now inhale. And when you get to the top of the inhalation, hold your breath. And then exhale and relax. And when you get to the bottom of the exhalation, relax. Again, inhale. Hold your breath. And exhale. Stay empty. And then allow your breath to come back to normal and open your eyes. So from here, come onto your hands and knees. So we will start to move into the movement part of our practice today. Your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Lift your tail up and look up at the ceiling, so you arch your back. And then tip your tail under, push away from the floor and round your back. Inhale as you look up, arching. Exhale as you look down and round. Inhale as you look up and arch. Exhale as you look down and round. Now keep doing this in your own time and start to feel how the tail, the sacrum, the waist, the ribs, the shoulders, the head, all involved. And then start from the tail, going in the opposite direction. So start from the tail and move up to the head. So like a little whip moving, curling in the opposite direction. One more time, arching, lifting, pressing away from the floor, and rounding. Bring your knees and bring your feet together. Sit back towards your heels so you come into child's pose. And then slowly come up to a seated position. And I think you would like something for your ankle. Just roll your mat up, and why don't you grab that for your knees? Yeah, that instantly makes you able to sit up on your heels better. So we're going to start with kneeling sun salutations, okay for you? Bring the hands into prayer pose. From here, come forward onto your hands and knees. Bend your elbows and lower your chest towards the floor. Press back up. Sit back towards your heels into child's pose. Roll up to a seated position. Now right here, roll your hands out. So notice your shoulders are rotating out. Bring the hands into a prayer pose at your heart center. Forward on your hands and knees. Bend your elbows, lower your chest down. Press yourself back up. Press back towards your heels. Roll up to a sitting position. Rotate the shoulders out and bring the hands into prayer. Forward on your hands and knees. Bend your elbows lower down. Press back up. Sit back towards your heels. Roll up to a sitting position. Roll the hands out and bring the hands to prayer. Forward on your hands and knees. Bend the elbows to lower down. Press back up. Sit back towards your heels. Roll your spine up. Rotate the hands out and bring the hands into prayer. So we're going to add breath now. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you press. Exhale going back. Inhale rolling up. Exhale into prayer. Inhale coming forward. Exhale bending down. Inhale pressing up. Exhale going back. Inhale rolling up. Exhale into prayer. Inhale going forward. Exhale coming down. Inhale going up. Exhale going down. Inhale sitting up. Exhale into prayer. Last one. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale into prayer. Forward on your hands and knees. Open your knees and feet hip width apart. Denzel, just kick your mat back so it'll unround. Yep. Curl the toes under you. And we're going into our first down dog. Press your hips up and back and slowly push with your arms. Push back, 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 back. Press your heels down. So you have a nice long stretch in your body. In this position, take your time to let the muscles stretch and open. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out through your nose. And breathing in and breathing out. Use the breath, send it towards different places in your body that you're stiff. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, deep breath in, Deep breath out. Press away from the hands. Press the legs a little bit straighter. And now bend your knees a bit. Lift your head, look towards your hands, and walk your feet towards your hands. So you walk in towards the front of your mat, and then slowly roll yourself up to an upright position. Turn the hands out, bring the hands up and together, and bring the hands to prayer. So now we will start with some very simple standing sun salutes. Bring your feet together if you can. If your knees are knocking, you can have your feet hip width apart. So palms evenly pressed together, thumbs into the sternum, lift your chest and have even pressure in all the fingers of the hands. That's it. From here, take your hands out to the side, shoulder height. Rotate the hands backward from the shoulders. Stretch and pull the arms apart. Feel as though you're on a rack. Really widen everything and then relax back to the middle. Inhale out, open. Open the chest, lift the ribs, pull the spine up and back together. One more time, opening out and back together. From here, we're adding on, open out, nice and open. Head back as the palms come up. Stretch up, straighten your elbows. Pull the hands back to your heart center. Open the arms out. Head back, palms press together, lift, and back together. One more time, open out, lift, stretch your spine, and back together. Now we're adding on, open your arms out again. Head back and look at your thumbs. Take the arms way out, swan dive, send the hips back, soften your knees a bit, and come all the way down towards the floor. Bring your hands up your shins, lift your head and look forward. Arch your back. Bend back down to the ground. Roll yourselves up. Rotate the hands out here. Rotate from the shoulders, yes. Sweep the arms up, bring the palms together. Bring the hands to prayer. Again, opening the arms out. Head back, palms up. Swan dive all the way out. Send the hips back, bend down towards the ground. Let the head relax. Lift your head and lengthen the spine looking out. Lower back down to the mat. Roll back up. Open the chest. Sweep the arms out. Bring the palms together. Bring the hands to prayer. One last time like this, opening out. Head back, palms up. Take the hands out, swan dive all the way around, all the way down, all the way. Relax your head and shoulders down. Lift your head and chest and look out. Lower back down. Roll yourselves up. Sweep the hands out. Bring the arms up. And bring the hands to center. And now relax the arms down for a minute. You have your arms relaxed, slightly open. Gaze very softly forward, like you're coming to the center and you're coming to a place where you're empty. It's almost like you're meditating while you're standing. You're not having a thought. You're not having any action. You're just being present. Very good. Relax. We're now going to do standing poses. So standing poses are single individual poses that all different practices are based on. We just do them one at a time. The first one is called mountain pose. So bring your feet close together if you can. If you can, have your big toe joint touching. A little closer, Denzel. Only if you, now everybody lift all 5 toes up. Notice that your weight goes back a bit. You want that to happen. Press a little bit into the outer foot so the inner arch lifts, and then put the toes back down on the mat. Pull your kneecaps up so the legs are very strong. Tighten your buttocks and make your hips firm. Lift your ribs up. Rotate the shoulders out like you did before so the chest is open and lifted. Pull down into the hands and rotate the hands back towards the legs so you're standing very straight. You're very tight. The muscles are pulling the skeleton wide. You're looking straight ahead. See how quiet you can become. quiet and still like a mountain. Keep that stillness and close your eyes. See if you can stay steady. Keep squeezing the muscles. Then open your eyes and relax. Very good. Funny, interesting how you start to waver maybe. Next one is side bend, stretching out your side body. Clasp your hand, index finger points up, lift the arm up. So the hands are now clasping just behind the ears, right? So you want to find that, make the hips compact, lift up and start bending to your left. So I'm bending same as you. So you're opening up the right side of the ribs. Roll your right ribs backward, that's it. Stretch your arms. Keep holding, push the hips to the right. Stretch a little bit more. Take a breath in, reach, and press a little bit more down. Nice side stretch. Come back up. Lift the spine up, lift the shoulders up, make the hips firm, and start bending to the right side. Open the left ribs now, pressing out, stretching the arm, letting the body go even more sideways. Stretch your elbows. Take a breath in, and on the out breath, go even deeper, 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 deeper. Come back up. Bring the arms down, and standing Shavasana, just take a moment. Nice and quiet. Very good. Next one is called triangle stand. I'm going to turn with my back to you. You want to open your legs about this, or they can be wider, depends upon your flexibility level. And then rotate your right foot out and your left foot just a little bit in. Just like you did in mountain pose, pull the toes up so you feel the base of your foot grounded. Press into your outer foot, put the toes down. Lift the hands out to the side, strong arms, strong hands. Take a breath in, and on the out breath, reach way, way, way out and down. You can go to your ankle, further. Some people go to the floor. So you go wherever you can. And now rotate your chest open. See if you can turn up and look towards your hand. Keep opening the chest, opening the shoulders, stretching the body apart. Now focus on your breath. Find that breath steady, calm, even, and bring yourselves back up. Stay like this. I'm turning around to face you. Turn the right foot in and the left foot out. So you rotate the other way. So Denzel, you want to push the heel of the back foot. That's it. So the heel is pressing out, but you're facing the front. Pull all 5 toes up for a minute. Just to activate the foot, pull your kneecaps up. Yeah, so the legs are super, super strong. The body is lifted. The arms are strong. Take a breath in. And on the out breath, reach out to the left and go towards your ankle. Yes. Turn the other hand up and open your chest. Find that position where you can be steady and your breath is nice and even. Long arms, long legs. Come back up. Very nice. Bring your feet together and we'll do our first forward bend. You're going to bend the knees a little bit right now. I'm asking you to bend the knees so you can really feel a corner in the hips. Notice I'm sending my hips backwards, a bend, and then bend down towards the floor. Relax your head down. Let the body hang, and then you straighten the legs as much as you're able to without losing the hinge. Yes, just let yourself hang here. Pull your stomach in and up. And let those hamstrings and hips start to get used to increasing their range. Nice, long, slow breathing here. And roll yourselves back up. Standing Shavasana. So open the hands, Stand steady, very soft gaze. Just let yourself go quiet. And relax. Next one is a lateral angle stretch. So you're going to take your legs a little bit wider than you had for your triangle. So the legs are out. Again, the outer foot matches the mat. The other foot goes to the side. Open your arms out, nice and wide. Bend the right knee down. And then keep your chest to face the front, pull the arms aside. And now just turn your head and look toward your right middle finger. So very steady pose, very calm. Makes the legs strong, so make the hips strong. Keep pushing your right knee out so it's over your third or little toe. So your buttocks work very hard to keep the position. Come back up. Relax the arms down. I'm turning just to face you because my left leg is injured. Other way around. Right foot in, left foot out. Arms to the side. Open your chest so you face the front end zone. Even more front. Right rib cage back. No, other way. There. So you face the front and then you bend and you stay facing front. Yes, yes. Now, you'll come back up a minute. You want your feet wider. You don't want the knee going beyond the foot. That's it. That's it. Then the spine is lifted. You just turn your head and you look toward your third finger. Keep the arms stretched. So these are called standing warrior pose because they demand a lot of concentration and a lot of strength in the body. Come back up. Turn your foot in. Bring your feet together. And bending forward and down. Uttanasana or forward bend. Let your body hang. Let your head hang. Let everything relax in this position. If you pull your stomach muscles up a little bit, you may find you can lower back and go a little bit lower down. So over and over again, we stretch this back line of the body to make it more flexible. Let yourself be relaxed and long. Roll yourself back up to an upright position. Coming up, unwind yourself and stand. Take a moment to stand. So every time we bend over, the blood is rushing to the head. Every time we come back, it recalibrates. So you want to give yourself a moment to get used to that. Very good. Our next one is called a lateral angle stretch. Our start position is the same as before. Nice wide position of the legs. The arms are to the side, and you bend the right knee down. Now, take this arm, bend it, and bring it on your thigh. And take this arm by your ear. Pull with the left arm and look under your armpit up at the ceiling. So you're opening your chest to the ceiling, but you're sinking very low on this right side. If you want to go deeper, you bring the hand to the floor and you stretch. From your waist, you pull to the hand. From your waist, you pull into your foot. Nice, long, open side body. Bring the hand up. Bring your body up. Whoopsie daisy. Straighten the leg. And bring your feet together. I'm not used to these mats are sticky. Yeah. They're slippery. It's easier on the floor. Yeah, much better on the floor. So toes and heels together, arms are long, bend forward and relax down. Nice long stretch. Every time you get into a shape, you focus on the breath. You let the breathing open your body up. You're riding the edge of where you're very, very tight and just visiting it and focus with your breath to send it to where you're tight to see if you can relax those muscles. Let them open, let them release. Slowly come back up and we'll do the other side. So once you come up, let yourself settle. Then open the legs out. So we do the left leg, opening out everything. Left foot out, right foot in, arms to the side. as best you can, get yourself to start facing the front. So everything's facing the front nicely. Now, when you start bending, the most important thing is getting that knee to go out. Yes. Now, you bend this arm down, lengthen your chest, bring this arm up and pull. Once you really by your ear, that's it. That's it. If you can, you rotate and look under. So you get everything opening sideways. The whole side of your body is getting a huge stretch. From your waist, you push into your back foot, pressing your little toe and heel down, right foot pressing out. And from your waist to your hand, you're stretching the side body. Bring the hand up, bring your body up, bring your leg up, bring your feet in, bring your feet together. Take a moment and let everything settle. Open wide-legged position. So open your feet wide apart. Both feet are facing forward, pressing your heels out. So even more out. So it almost feels pigeon-toed. You're almost taking the line of your heels to match the lines of the mat. So Denzel, if you can, you push the heels even more out. Yeah, but you're balanced. Now, lift the 5 toes up again. So we're teaching our feet to be very intelligent and strong. Put the toes down, take a breath in, stretch everything apart, open the chest, and then slowly come down to the floor. Put your hands down between your feet and lengthen your whole body forward. So you're having a nice forward bend with the legs wide. Same thing over and over. Many, many, many forward bends to open up the spine, lengthen the hamstrings, develop very powerful and resilient body. Check your breath. Are you breathing nice and smooth and calm? Lift your head and look forward. Bring your hands to your waist. Bring yourself up. Bring your feet together. Take a moment to stand. So all of these poses are called warrior poses. They build a very, very strong body, but you start out kind of very challenged with them. Our next one is warrior pose number 1. You may have heard of this before. Open your legs. Turn your right foot out and your left foot in, and you turn to the side of the room. That's it. Clasp your hands like we did at the beginning of class. Lift your arms up. So you have a huge stretch going up. Make sure your chest is rolled. That's it, Denzel. Yes. So you're facing straight forward, and now you start sinking your front leg down while you lift your chest up. So you're pulling up, you're bending forward, you're pushing back, you're going in 3 different directions at the same time, and you find where you can be really steady and quiet and calm. Come back up. Bring the arms down, rotate back to the middle, turn to the other side. So now your left foot is out, your right foot is in. So you have this position. Again, rotate. Let's put our hands on our hips for a minute. Rotate all the way around. Both of you are really overcrossed, meaning the back foot is really tight. So if you both move your back foot out a bit. Yes. So if you think of if you were standing on two tracks, the back foot should be on the second track. So Denzel, I would go a little bit more out. It'll give you a more firm foundation. Yes, that's it. So you're more like comfortable. Clasp your hands above your head, pull up, and then start bending your front knee. I'm going to come out, but you're going to lift up and stretch your arms up. So you're locking up while you're bending forward. Very strong. Lift the waist up, the spine up, the arms up. Then come back up. Very nice. Bring the arms down. Come back to face the front. Very, very good. From here, bring your feet together. We will do something called awkward chair pose. I'll turn sideways so you can see. Start bending the knees a little bit. Now send the hips back. So bring the hands in front of you. So you're sitting, it's like a squat. See how low you can get your hips. Now turn your palms to face each other, bring them above your head. So you're pulling up with the arms, but you're sitting down. Awkward chair pose, like you're sitting into a chair. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Come back up, bring the arms down. Take a moment. Hard, right? These are very hard. Then in 3 weeks, you will be the masseuse, meaning you will have pulled everything out. At the beginning, it's hard. It just is no describing how shocking it is to people when they step in. With all the forward bending we're doing, it's going to be fine. The next one is called tree pose. It's a balancing pose. If you stand first on both feet, just want you to feel what it's like to have your weight on both feet. Now, shift onto your right foot and take your left foot and you turn it out so the heel is right by the ankle. You want to make sure you're facing front. Lift the foot a little off. You can have it by the ankle, or you can have it hiked all the way up by your groin. Then see if you can find a way to balance. And bring the foot down. That's okay. So let's do this for the other side. Let's have you both come to the wall. You lifted your left foot up, right foot, left foot up. So let's have you now facing this way, so you lift your right foot up. So here you are, you want to stand. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Stand on both feet. So the whole thing with yoga is you need to build it like a house, one part at a time. You don't rush it. That's part of like really discipline. So Denzel, get your feet quite close together. Just get a sense where what we're developing is sense of the feet going straight, the knees going straight, the hips going straight, the chest going straight. Take your left hand, just touch the wall. Now, take the right foot by the ankle off the floor, just for a minute, tap, just check off the floor though. Yeah, so you just get used to what your balance is like. Then bring it up and see if you can hike it up by your groin. Once it's here, you push the heel into the standing leg and you push the standing leg into. So you have both pushing against each other. And then take your time, one hand and maybe two hands. So the structure is more important than the balance. Make sure you're looking a little bit forward and down, Denzel. And then put the foot down. Now, turn around to face the first side again and we'll do eagle pose. I've got an injured hip, so I'm not very good at demonstrating right now. Still hold the wall. Hold the wall. Let's have you. Actually, we start with the hands. Stay right where you are. Bring the hands out. Cross your elbows, so your left elbow, one elbow's underneath, doesn't matter really. Wrap together as best you can. So here you have a chance. So notice what I'm doing. I'm rounding to get there. If you can't, you just do as much as you. So here, the thing is you want to get very rounded. Yes, now cross. There you go. There you go. So it's stretching your shoulder blades. Later on, you'll be able to lift, but at the beginning, that's it. Now, both of you have your left elbow underneath. So now, take your right elbow underneath. Yep. Can you bend? There you go. So even if you're just grabbing something and praying, so you're literally tying yourself up like a pretzel. And then relax. And I'll show you in a minute why it's called the eagle. Now, let's have you hold the wall with one hand. I'm just turning so you can see. Bend your knees like awkward chair pose, send your hips back. Take your left leg and cross it as high up on the thigh as you can. Bend your knee more and wrap your foot around. Denzel's got it. So you have to have that foot. That's it. Can you bend your knee more? No, no, no. Bend the standing leg knee. This leg. Cross as high as you can. And this foot has to go that way. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So if you can't cross a foot,
it's not staying.
That's okay. So cross the knees. Just do that. Even if your foot's on the floor, just do that because you're creating this cross of the thighs. Go as low down as you can. Now notice the top leg is your left leg, right? So you have to take your left hand under. So whatever's on top, yes, and there's your position. You're literally stretching every joint in the body in this position. Now it's called eagle because when you come out, you stretch your leg out, you stretch your arms out, and you bring your foot down. So it's like an eagle spreading their wings. It's just fun to know. You're going to do the other side. Let's have you turn around and say, face this way. You won't have legs at the end. So, so feet together. You bend. Which leg did you cross in front? You crossed your left leg in front. Right. Okay, so you take your right leg in front now. So you bring what other in front, Denzel, in front. You have to bend this knee. It has to bend so you can get the cross high enough to, yes, to get around. Very good. You got it. Yeah. Now, see if you can get your right arm under. Yes. That's it. And then you get calm in this position. And you balance. And then come on out. So, yep, that's right. So from here, I can't demonstrate right now, but the leg goes out to the side, so you're still balancing and down. Very few people do it like that, but that's kind of the inspiration of it. So you both did great. That's the hardest part of the class is the asanas. The standing poses are very hard to do, very healthy. Come down to the floor now. Thank God.
You will eventually. Yeah.
I'd like you to both come to a seated position. Oh, you put the blocks and the straps away. You tidied up for me. It's okay. You're going to use them. But let's have you sitting cross-legged right now. Doesn't matter any of which way you can. And take a breath in. And on the out breath, just crawl as far forward as you can, even if it's just a little bit, so you're stretching out the hips. That's it. Denzel, you can probably go nice and long and bring your head to the floor, make everybody else jealous of you. Check your breathing, try and relax. So the secret here in all the poses is you find where you're stiff, where you're tight, where you're struggling, and you use your breath to calm down that area. You send the breath into what feels tight. Bring yourselves back up. Now have a look. You have your left foot in front. You have your right foot in front. Switch. Very good. And again, bending forward. Stretching out, relaxing your arms, lengthening. And bring yourselves back up. Very, very nice. Please stretch your legs out in front of you. I'm going to get straps for you. So now we're having, remember how we were standing and you were bending over multiple times? Every time we bent forward, we do a lot of forward bending at the beginning to just get the whole back part of the body very, very stretched out and long, because that part of the body gets very tight. So you're here. If you want to, you pull your buttock, the flesh of the buttocks out so that your bones are closer to the ground. It's actually will help in time. Let's do staff pose. So you take the strap, get it around your feet. In this position, pull the toes up. You're going to hold one side with each hand, just like this. Now, can you stretch your back up? Yes. So you're pulling the shoulders back, you're lifting the spine. So you're creating ideally an L shape, and you're lifting everything up. Now notice that you're pulling your shoulders back and activating your lats. The back muscles are working very hard as you do this. Just hold this position. Look straight forward so you feel a nice steady gaze. Notice your breath. Make sure your breath is smooth. Now relax the arms and lift them up. So now you're doing the same thing, but you're using your back muscles even more. Just look nice, steady gaze. Just be present. Just feel what you need to make work even harder. And then relax. Very nice. Forward bending now. Get your strap again. Take a breath in. Lift your back. Now notice that your chest is open. I would prefer you use one with each hand, like you're riding a horse. Now start working your hands forward and bending forward. So you're trying as best you can to keep your back long. And you're reaching your arms towards your feet. Denzel, you can have your arms longer. Yes, just like that. Take a breath in, lengthen your spine. And on the out breath, bend over. So your hands are helping you. You're going to stay here for a little bit, holding this stretch. You want to find that sweet spot where you can stay. So it's not so intense that you have to get out of it, but you're staying on the edge of the intensity of the stretch. And then you focus on calming your nervous system down with breath. Bring yourselves back up. Take your right leg and bend it up. So bent leg, forward bend. The same thing will apply. You start with as straight a back as you can. So you're attempting to get the hips to be up. Now let's take your right hand and hold the strap. Left hand by your side. That's just to square the body. Lift and pull your right shoulder a little forward towards your foot. So we're trying to get our chest to go over this leg. As you come forward, eventually your hand will come, but what happens is you twist. You want to keep twisting straight down. That's it, Denzel. Yes. And then you can bring the other hand if you want to, so both hands are reaching forward. You just stay here. Very good. Nice, steady, slow breathing. Come back up. Change your feet. The other leg is long. The other leg is bent. Nice lifted body. Get your strap around your foot. Big lift. Lift your chest. Lift the chest. Pull the shoulders back. Now start bending forward over the leg. So it's less important how low you get. It's more like how long you get as you do it, because you're making space. Dental, very good. Keep pulling your left rib forward. Rotate your leg. That's it. That's it. So you're going nice and steady over. Mm-hmm. Come back up. Very nice. Stretch both legs out and bounce your knees up and down. Let's take both knees and bend them up for butterfly. So you're in this position. Clasp your hands around your feet. Lift your back up as much as you can and just start pressing the knees out. And then start pressing them down and just holding it. Denzel, if you can, lift and then pull your head towards the floor. That's it. Come back up, stretch your legs out. Bounce your legs up and down. Now, going into some twists. Bend your right knee and bring it up close to your body. Hold the knee with both hands. How much can you lift up? Yes. So for you, Joachim, just bring the foot a little bit more down towards your knee. Yes. Now I think you can lift a little bit more. Yes. So you want to find where the spine can lift. Now, left hand holds the outside of the knee. Right hand goes behind and you lift the spine first and then you rotate around to the right. Again, check your breathing, that you're steady, that you're calm. Everything is opening up. Yes, that's the next level, absolutely. Come on out for a minute. Let's play with the next level. Take this same foot, cross it. So it's same foot, same foot. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. So now you get here like you did before. So, and you can do it here or you can do it here. You want to hike that elbow as close in as you can. That's why you need to have the lift first. And then if you can, you grab. And if it's not ready, if your body's not ready, honestly, the goal isn't to just be tied up in a knot. The goal is to stretch the tight muscles. So the only thing is now, Joachim, rotate to the right. Really roll to the right, lifting your spine up. There we go. So you can get a nice rotation. Turn your head to the right. There we go. Very, very good. Very nice, Denzel. Lift your chest, lift your chest, lift your chest. Very good. Let's have you both stretch your leg out and we'll do the other side. Bend your other leg. Hold your knee with your right hand now. Left hand behind you. Lift your back up and then rotate around to the left. So you're, yeah, both of you, very good. Very, very good. Nice lift. Denzel, if you want to, you can hike your elbow on the outside of the knee. Yes, so it's a little deeper. Very good. The important thing with all the poses isn't, there's no more advanced, more base. It's stretching the fibers of your own muscles because it keeps them very healthy. That's really the goal, nothing more than that. People get stuck in some ideology. It's more like, how do you feel afterwards? How much health have you put back into your body? And bring yourself back and stretch the legs out. Very, very nice. Stretching out our joints a little bit because we're always working on mobility of the joints, so all the skeleton can move very easily and not have restriction. Please come onto your hands and knees just for a minute. I know you have tight ankles, but it doesn't matter because we're stretching out the wrists. Bring your hands in front of you like this and press forward. We did this yesterday. So you're stretching out your wrists. Right, good, 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 good. So again, closer to the knees, less intense, further away, more deep angle of stretch. Slowly move back and peel your hands off the floor. Flip the hand the other way. Come forward, bend your elbows, and then slowly straighten the elbows if you can. Roll through. Very, very good for people. We all do, most people do too much computer work. This can be fabulous for them. At the beginning, they die. But by the end of the week, they love it. Yeah. And slowly push through, stretch the elbows, stretch the wrist, stretch that palm, stretch the fingers. Other side, press. stretch, and roll. And again, one more time. 3 is a lucky number. Press and roll. And press all the way to the heel and roll. Very, very good. Shake your hands out. Now curl your toes under. You're going to be forward. Do you notice that I've got my big toe touching, big toe joint touching? Get the bend of the toes as much as you can. Denzel, I think you can bend your toes more. Other way, other way. Yes. Now, can you get your heels close together? Sit back, take your time. This can be very challenging. Heels together. Joachim, yeah. So even if you can only do this much, it's great for the feet. Come forward, stretch the toes out, and sit back into the feet. And forward. And curl the toes under again. And press and sit into the heels. And back. And flatten the toes so the feet are pointed, and sit back again to stretch the ankles out. I know it's tough. And forward. One more time, curl the toes under. And sit. And back. And stretch the toes and press. And back. Now, sit any way you want to, because we're going to go back and do a study of down dog, which we did earlier. I just want you to review the points before you do it, so you can sit any way you're comfortable. So you start on your hands and knees, and here's the same foot position we were sitting in. Have a quick look. I'm lifting. Now, the first thing I do is send my body back. Notice I'm going from my shoulders into my bottom. Then as you stretch, instead of thinking of your knees, I want you to think of your heels down, 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 down. So you open your feet up, and that'll open your calves and your hamstrings. Yes, both of you have much better down dogs already. Very, very good. Bend your knees back. So much better. Gosh, between yesterday and today, already much better. One more time, straighten your elbows. Get the toes curled way under you, Denzel. Way, way, way under you. Send your hips back. Lift your knees back, 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 back. Now push your heels down. Down, 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 down. As your bottom comes up, keep pushing with your arms. So much better. Really press. Nice long stretch. And come back down. And now lie down on your stomach. Take a moment. Yes. So we will now start moving into Cobra, which is a serpent position. Place your hands under your shoulders and press your shoulder blades a little bit. You see I'm lifting my shoulders away from the floor. Yes. So the shoulder blades are squeezing a little bit away from the floor. Now lift your head and look forward. Lift your head and look forward, and now take your hands off. So you're using your back muscles to lift up. This is called serpent. And down. And again, press your hips down and lift. Lift the hands. Lift up. If you can go higher, good for you. And down. Now the next one, that serpent, is going into Cobra. So you lift up the same way. Lift up the serpent. Put your hands down and start pulling your elbows down. See if you can peel up to your waist. So I can't even demonstrate this right. Come a little bit down, Denzel, so the elbows are more bent. And now open the chest and look up. Yes. Come back down. Very, very good. And again, serpent. Use your back muscles to roll yourself up. And now come all the way up. Now here you are, your legs are, and straighten your knees. So everything, but press your hips down. This is up dog. and down. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So remember, we have down dog. This is the opposite, up dog. So up dog and down dog. In a lot of more advanced in choreography, they do that a lot. So one more time, and your body opens. It gets used to it. Lift up serpent. Press the cobra, so up to your navel, and then press your arms straight. Stretch your legs off the floor. Strong, and come back down. Very, very good. Sit into your heels. Child's pose. Stretch your back out. Drop your head down. Your arms are long, nice and easy. Lift your head up. Look at your hands. Walk your hands to the right side of the mat. Drop your head down. Lift your head up. Look at your hands. Walk to the other side. Lift your head up, come forward, and now roll over and lie down on your back. So lying on your back, first of all, with your knees bent. You said your back knee?
That knee,
Uh-huh.
I have a feeling between a lot of problems.
It feels funny?
It gets and like right there.
It hurts all the time.
Yeah.
And you don't bend it.
Reflex.
Okay, we're going to see if we can help some of that. I'll show you something later. The next time we are doing a movement that hurts, let me know, okay?
Yeah.
So right now, though, we're just going to start to unwind the body a bit because you've been working it. You want your knees bent. Bring your right foot in front of the left knee. Threading the eye of the needle. We've done this before. Bring the other leg up and pull the leg towards you. And just let the hip open a bit. Bring the foot down, change your legs around. And again, slowly bring the leg in and give yourself a stretch. Bring the foot back down. Now we'll do a twist slightly differently from yesterday. Take your right knee towards your chest. Take your left leg and stretch it out long on the floor. Keep holding your knee with your left hand. Take your right hand sideways to the floor. Yes. Cross the leg over and give yourselves a twist. Roll yourselves back. Bend your other knee in. Right leg out, left hand to the side, and again crossing over your body. Then so let the foot go to the floor. You're touching the floor. Yeah, so the foot can touch, and then you feel safe. The body will feel safe. Bring yourselves back onto your back. Bend both knees into your chest for happy baby pose. So first you bend the knees in. Lift the legs. If you can grab the soles of the feet, great. Not, you can, there we go, and just let the knees be wide. If your elbows are inside the knees, both of you, press your knees out a little bit. And then roll slightly side to side. Just allowing the low back to relax and release, and letting the hips open. And then bend your feet back down on the mat. And you we'll be doing Shavasana now. So please roll the shoulder blades a little bit down away from your ears. You can push them down and then move the hands out to a 45-degree angle to the body with the palms up. Check that your neck feels long and your head is relaxed. Then extend your legs out on the floor so the feet are about hip-width apart. Flex your feet and then relax the feet so they just dangle there. Now close your eyes and let yourself relax. This has been an intense practice, so let the body get really soft. Let your mind become quiet and allow all the benefits of what you've been involved in really seep into your cells. Feel the heaviness in your legs. The heaviness in the belly and the back. The openness of your chest. Openness in your shoulders, arms, and hands. The fingers, you will feel the tingle there if you're very relaxed. Relax your facial features, relax your lips, your cheeks. Feel the eyes heavy in the sockets. The forehead soft and smooth. Relax the top of your head. Notice that the breath becomes more delicate and soft the more deep you go. And you want your consciousness and your awareness to float, as though you're drifting to sleep, but you're still awake. And now take a few slow, deeper breaths, keeping your eyes closed and keeping yourself completely relaxed. Gently move your fingers and your toes just to feel where your body